And we're back, I think. I think we may be back. Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're gonna try and fly around in a Cub because I like bush planes, and the Cub particularly I think is so cool. And I got to see one up close and personal and for reals back in it this week at Sun and Fun. So I figured we should go fly it, and what better place to fly a bush plane than to do it up in Canada. And I have just a spot, I think. So let's see if everything works out. So far the streaming seems to be doing good. And this is live. Let's see, this is live. It's supposed to be live. And we're gonna go ahead and copy the video link and put it on the social medias to see if more people were gonna come over and join and watch us. We should be live. Let's see, are we live? Channel. Yeah, we're live. Buenos dias, Santos. Santos 36, good morning, how are you? Buenos días, ¿prefiere español o prefiere inglés? ¿Cómo le gusta más? Podemos hablar de las dos, en los dos idiomas. Los dos furulan bien para mí. ¿De dónde eres, Santos? ¿De dónde nos estás viendo? Copy video link. Oh, se me olvidó ponerlo en Twitter. Twitter. Santos está viendo desde Twitch, así que saludos a todos los de Twitch. Quiero ver. Español. Ah, qué bien. Muy bien, muy bien. Desde México. Fabuloso. Saludos a México. Por cierto, voy a estar en México. Voy a estar en México con los comiquicos el... ¿Qué día era? Finales de abril. Creo que es el 30 de abril. Y ese día vamos a andar por ahí. Vamos a ir a una convención de Star Wars y... Bueno, no es convención, es una cosa de Star Wars. Y una cosa de juguetes también, una colección de juguetes de Star Wars. Así que eso va a estar cool. Si estás en la Ciudad de México, pues se va a poner bonito y vamos a dar los detalles a medida se vaya acercando la fecha para que vamos a comer tacos o algo, ¿no? Va a estar bueno. Va a estar bueno. Alright. Bueno, señores, y regresando a lo de aviación, nosotros vamos a salir el día de hoy desde Victoria, así que ese aeropuerto se llama Charlie Yankee Yankee Julia. Por cierto, tengo un amigo que vive ahí en Isla Victoria. Set as departure. Y vamos a poner que vamos a salir desde una rampa pequeña. Y vamos a poner el clima y todo lo demás en tiempo verdadero y con todo verdad. Everything normal and audible. Alright. Kidoki. Our plan, nuestro plan para el día de hoy. Voy a hablar como Dora la exploradora. Voy a decir las cosas en español y después en inglés. I'm going to talk like Dora the explorer and say things first in Spanish, then in English. So, the plan for today, el plan para hoy va a ser, can you see this? ¿Pueden ver esto? Sky Vector. Ahí está. Salir desde Victoria, acá. We're going to leave from Victoria, go around all of these islands down to Cattle Point, aquí abajo a Cattle Point, y pasar por el medio de todas estas islitas, all throughout these little islands, and then go up to the northwest, por el noroeste. Vamos a subir hasta llegar a Vancouver International Airport, aeropuerto internacional de Vancouver, y ahí vamos a aterrizar. That's where we're going to try to land. And we're going to see if air traffic control is helpful, which they tend to normally be very, very helpful. And let us land there. Otherwise, we're going to have to land on another field. And that may not be that much fun. This is the plane. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? That is Yankee Sierra 19er Zulu, which is also... See, that's my call sign. This is mi número que yo ocupo casi para todos los vuelos. That's the number I use for mostly all of my flights. And that's what I put on all my planes. And today we're going to be using the Carbon Cub. Vi este avión, precisamente este avión, el NX Cub, en Sun and Fun. Y es más grande de lo que uno se imagina. Aquí se ve chiquito, porque en realidad es pequeño. Pero comparado con otros aviones de General Aviation, es grandecito, es alto. It's pretty tall for a Cub. So that's what we're going to do today. And we're going to try to do it on VATSIM. Vamos a tratar de hacerlo en VATSIM para tener air traffic control. Y así se pone más divertido porque es más realista, ¿no? Vamos a conectar aquí esto. Y este es un NX Cub. Sé que este es un CC-19, Charlie 19er. Ese es el código ICAO para identificar el avión. All right, let's file a flight plan. We're going to go VFR. We're going to go departure airport, CYYJ. Destination airport. Nuestro aeropuerto de destino va a ser Charlie Yankee Victor Romeo. Ahorita vamos a hacer, son las 14, sé que vamos a planear salir en 15 minutos. Va a ser exactamente las 15 horas Zulu. Tiempo de vuelo, vamos a estar más o menos una hora, esperaría yo. Tenemos suficiente combustible, quiero ver. ¿Tenemos suficiente combustible? Vamos a tener suficiente combustible para 4 horas de vuelo. Así que vamos a tener 4 horas de vuelo. Vamos a tener nada más 2 pasajeros y un poquito de luggage. Que lo pudiéramos quitar si queremos. Nada, no llevamos luggage. Y nuestro nuestra ruta la vamos a poner que vamos a ir por Sierra 31 y luego 38 WA y luego directo a C y B R y S C Y C J Sierra Yankee Yankee Julia Sierra, no, Charlie Yankee Yankee Julia. Okidoki, file the flight plan. Y vamos a volar bajito, vamos a volar que unos 1500 pies tal vez. Y vamos a andar a un cruise speed, velocidad de crucero de como unos 110 nudos o 120 nudos. O sea que va a ser un vuelo de diversión. ¿Es un vuelo comercial o de contrabando? Eso no se dice. Oficialmente es un vuelo de turismo. Así es la cosa. It's a tourist flight. We're going to take pictures of people's houses. No, mentiras. No vamos a tomar fotos de las casas de los ricos y famosos. No vamos a estar haciendo scoping out, como dicen. Como que fuéramos Ocean's 11 antes de entrar, ¿verdad? Hay que ir a tomar las fotos. Muy bien, vamos a preparar el avión, vamos a poner el master. Bueno, antes de esto hay que darle una vuelta y revisar que todo está bien. Sí, todo está bien, todo está bien. Miren, ya quitamos los protectores, los pilos están libres, los static ports están libres. Vamos a ver si los flaps que son mecánicos se activan. Vamos a ver, flap. Sí, flaps funcionando. Y en buena condición, los controles están free and clear y todo está apuntando en la dirección correcta. Rudder. Ok, todos los controles de vuelo están libres. Ya hicimos la inspección así rápida por afuera. Y ahora vamos a arrancar por acá el avión. Batería encendida. Vemos que no tenemos ahorita el oil pressure ni nada. Vamos a abrir subimos el throttle, subimos el RPM, que es esto, palanquita. Abrimos un poquito el throttle. Este avión, vamos a poner los magnetos. Vamos a abrir un poquito de... Este no tiene carburetor heat, creo. Así que no tenemos que tocar el carb heat. La gasolina. Vemos que sí estamos con los tanques llenos. Perfect. ¿Y qué tenemos que hacer ahora? Tenemos que preparar el strobe light para avisar que vamos a arrancar el avión. La luz de strobe en este avión. Aquí está. Ya con eso ya la gente sabe que se lo va a arrancar próximamente y que no se acerque a donde van a estar las aspas funcionando. Y creo que estamos ready. Are we ready? I think we're ready. Frenos apretados y encendemos el motor. Y gritamos clear prop. Sacan la cabeza y griten clear prop y arrancamos. Yeah. Ahí está nuestro avioncito ya encendido. Ustedes no pueden escuchar eso porque yo sí lo escucho. Quiero ver por qué no. Por esto. Hoy sí. Pues ya lo escuchan, ¿verdad? Muy bien. Ahora vamos a poner nuestro plan de vuelo en la compu. Vamos a poner las luces Avionics Masters encendido para encender los radios. Nav lights on. Steady la luz. Y vamos a poner el landing light ya encendido para que no se nos olvide a la hora del despegue. Y vamos a preparar nuestro plan de vuelo. Miren, ya tenemos oil pressure en el verde, oil temperature en el verde, y ya estamos todo bien con esto. Vamos a salir desde desde acá. Es más, no vamos a ocupar quizás el GPS el día de hoy porque el mapa es extremadamente verbose, o sea que vemos todo. Nosotros vamos a hablar por todas estas islas, vamos a bajar por aquí, vamos a pasar por aquí en medio y luego vamos a ir terminando aquí arriba. We're going to go down through here, go all the way around this part, Cattle Point, go through these islands, and then end up over here where all these planes are bunched up, which is Vancouver. Ahí es donde es Vancouver. ¿Te faltan los paracaídas? No, vieras que no. Aquí no usamos paracaídas. Aquí nos ponemos más bien el traje de baño y a nadar. A nadar. We're going to switch this to GPS. Cool. Alright. Y quiero ver. Vamos a hablar con control, con la torre, creo que tenemos acá. Quiero ver J. Sí, Tower 119.7. 119.7. 119.7. Y hagamos el transfer. Tower Yankee Sierra 19er Zulu. Oh, tenemos que asegurarnos que estamos en el lado correcto. El micrófono, USB, USB. Tower Yankee Sierra 19er Zulu.
Yankee Sierra 19er Zulu, Victoria Tower, hello?
Hello, Victoria Tower. Good morning, Yankee Sierra 19er Zulu type Cub. Clearance for a VFR flight down to Cattle Point around the islands and up to Vancouver.
Alright, Yankee Sierra 19er Zulu, Squawk 5177, winds Victoria, 1406, the altimeter is 2986, you can taxi, even at your discretion, Echo, cross 2114, hold short 09er.
Okie dokie, squawking 5177. Could you repeat the altimeter for me? And then I'm going to be taxiing via Echo cross 21414 and over to 09.
Yep, the altimeter Victoria is 2986.
2986, Yankee Sierra 19er Zulu. Okidoki, ya me dieron un montón de información que todo la apunté aquí porque aquí tengo mi sobrecito donde voy apuntando todo, ¿ven? This is all the important stuff I wrote down. The most important...
That was on frequency.
Oh, sorry, I'm still on frequency. Sorry about that.
That's all right. I couldn't understand it anyway.
Yeah, trying to be a Twitch streamer.
Well, good luck.
Thank you. 5177. Ok, 5177. Ese es el valor que vamos a dejar en el transponder. Lo tenemos que poner en altitude porque ese es el modo que tiene que estar. Luego, eso ya está seteado. Y de ahí nos dijo que tenemos que volar, tenemos que bajar. También tenemos que poner el barometer y ese se pone así. Se selecciona esto full y luego ponemos nuestro barometer a 29.86. 29.86. Y eso lo que hace es que ajusta el altimeter. This fixes the altimeter. All right, and now we need I need a chart for the taxi. Okay, so this is where we are at. We're going to hide this. Ahí está. And so we're going to follow this map, giving the instructions that he gave us. We're going to go down. He said echo all the way to Then we're going to cross runway 21, then cross runway 14, and then hasta llegar a 29. So this is straightforward. We got to go forward. And we can start taxiing. So we take off the brake, and we start moving, man. Isn't that cool? Very cool, very, very cool. And we're gonna go over here to the taxi line. We're gonna be slow, 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 slow. So the hard part about taxiing is keeping the frickin' nose right on the little yellow line. And here we supposed to cross at Echo, and I went a little far. So that's Echo back there. This is Echo right here, and we're supposed to go in this direction. I almost had a runway incursion, which we did actually have a runway incursion. In real life, I would have had to write down a phone number and call somebody and then have to explain why I was an idiot and almost ran into the runway. Because that's the active runway. You cannot go near the active runway. La persona con la que hablé es Air Traffic Control. Y eso es parte del proyecto que se llama VATSIM. VATSIM es como un plugin que tú le puedes instalar al Microsoft Flight Simulator o casi que cualquier simulador. Y con eso, Air Traffic Control te puede ver en cualquier simulador, no importa. Ellos te mapean al aeropuerto correcto y te pueden controlar, te dan instrucciones de vuelo y toda la cosa. Es súper cool porque te practicas como en la vida real. You practice like real life. It's very cool. And sí, ayuda un montón a la inmersión. Y lo bonito es que tú escuchas a todos los otros pilotos que andan ahí también volando y todo. Pues acá. Tower Yankee Sierra 19 Zulu holding short of runway 09. Ponemos nuestro primer nivel de flaps.
Yankee Sierra 19 Zulu. Winds 1406. Altimeter 2986. Clear for takeoff, runway 09er.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 09er, Yankee Sierra 19 Zulu. Okidoki, ya nos dieron nuestro clearance para despegar. Nos alineamos en la pista. Aquí estamos y miren cómo está de nubladón, está feo. Ponemos power, full power. Y rotamos. Y estamos en el aire. Hey, there we go. Victoria Island looks beautiful from the sky. Hasta después. And we are up and up and up. And we are over 300 feet, so our flaps come up. Ya subimos nuestros flaps. Sí, te puedes comunicar con los demás pilotos, aunque no te lo aconsejan porque tienes que mantener las radios abierta, comunicación abierta por cualquier emergencia o alguien que ande ahí, ¿no? Y por acá nos vamos a ir tratando de establecer en 1500 pies, que es nuestra altura que hicimos en nuestro plan de vuelo. Alright, so now we are going to push down, and trim until we're at 1,500 feet. And then as soon as we get over these islands, Condi and Vidrik, which are these points right ahead of us, and we're going to turn south. Ven estas islas de acá. Estas islas es donde nosotros vamos a cruzar para abajito. Y aquí abajo está Cattle Point, que es el punto más al sur a donde vamos a llegar y dar la vuelta. Pero miren qué bonito, ¿eh? Esto es bello. Esto es súper, súper bonito. Ahí está la pista de donde despegamos. Yeah, this is nice. Low and slow is the way to go. Bajito y despacito es la forma de ir volando, y ver bien toda esta naturaleza tan bonita que hay por aquí en esta zona. Aquí vamos a ir cruzando hacia el sur. We're going to be turning towards the south. Over here. Those islands down there. I wonder how much boat traffic there would be here in real life. Me pregunto cuánto tráfico de avión habrá por toda esta zona. No tanto de avión, sino más bien de barcos. En verdad, tráfico naval. Tiene que haber. Ok, ahorita estamos volando 100% a mano. Pero este avión es tan bonito que se vuela, o sea, tú solo lo apuntas en la dirección que quieres, haces el trimeo y él sigue. ¡No! Miedo a las alturas. ¿Sabes qué? Yo tengo vértigo, pero exagerado. Yo no me puedo parar en la orilla de un edificio. I can't stand close to the edge of a building or a high mountain or anything because I have vertigo. But I don't get vertigo in a plane. Pero cuando estoy en un avión, nunca me ha dado vértigo. Nunca. No sé por qué. Quizás el hecho de que estás sentado como en un vehículo, ¿no? Y eso no te da vértigo. It's like you're in a car, so maybe that's why I don't get vertigo in the plane. Y ya he volado muchas veces bueno, estoy en clases de aviación. Y no me ha dado vértigo. O sea, ha sido genial. Fabuloso, fabuloso. Some rich people houses down there. Unas casas de gente rica, famosa. Ahí abajo. Vamos a ver cómo está el tráfico de Vatsin. Para ver si hay otros aviones cerca de aquí donde vamos nosotros. Y parece que no hay mucho. Sí hay un montón de... Hay un montón de neblina. Nos van a poner a Vancouver Arrival al nomás salir de la zona este.
Yankee Sierra 19er Zulu. You're leaving my airspace. Change to en route frequencies is approved. Have a good flight.
Moving over to Unicom. Thank you so much. Have a great day. All right, nos pasaron a Unicom 122.8 y hacemos el switch over. Aunque creo que nos va a tocar pasarnos a Vancouver Arrival en 128.6. No sé si va a estar todavía, pero vamos a ver. 128.6. Lo vamos a dejar ya en el radio por si acaso nos toca pasarnos a Vancouver Arrival cuando vayamos acercándonos al aeropuerto. Vancouver también tiene aires, pero estoy casi seguro que va a ser el mismo nivel el mismo clima que teníamos acá, que está bonito. O sea, está nublado, pero bonito. Aquí vamos a bajar hacia abajo. Cattle Point es esta parte de aquí abajo de la isla. Y ahí es donde vamos a dar la vuelta para el norte. Y vamos a ver si podemos escuchar el radio de Atis de Vancouver. Vancouver Atis es... Quiero ver, Vancouver. CYVR. Yeah, CYVR. 124.60. 124.60. 1246. Switch. No, no se escucha aún. Estamos muy lejos. Que ya deberíamos de poder escucharlo a esta altura. 124.60. I don't know, no se escucha. El 118.8 sí se debería escuchar. Tampoco nos escucha, qué raro. Nos vamos a pasar a 128.6. Vamos a ver si se escucha eso. Puede ser porque estamos muy bajitos y las montañas también nos afectan la transmisión de radio. Este es Cattle Point, esta zona de aquí abajo. Bueno, no hemos llegado a Cattle Point aún. Cattle Point es más abajo, este es el lado. Cattle Point es hasta acá al sur. Y vamos bastante cerca de lo que dijimos en el plan, miren. Cerca de 110. Hey, Peter Mooney, how are you? Welcome aboard. I'm trying, I'm learning how to do the streaming thing. But I usually don't have much time to stream because of work. So I'd rather just go and visit you guys. I'd like to visit you, Peter, and Sim, and Fabio, and all these other wonderful streamers. And Sunday mornings, which is usually the time I do have some time off, I like to do these little exploratory flights. And like O can do, I love bush flying. I love me some bush flying, low and slow, you know. So today we are here in Victoria, Canada. We're going to go down to Cattle Point and then go up through the islands till we get to Vancouver and just land at Vancouver, where all the movie stars are going to be, hopefully, waiting for us, I think. Because you know you gotta role play it. You gotta role play it. How have you been, Peter? Are you guys ready for today's fly along? Have you been? You're the kind of guy who super prepares for these things, aren't you? You're the guy who like does all the flights beforehand and.
Vancouver approach, Air Canada 117, ready for taxi.
and you take all these.
Air Canada 117, runway 08 right, altimeter
Oh, that's loud,
2987,
wasn't it?
taxi via Lima 4, cross runway 13, hold short, runway 08 right.
No, that radio was loud.
Taxi 08 right via Lima 4, cross runway 13, hold short 08 right, Air Canada 117.
So, Peter, regarding the streaming, I do have a little bit of experience with streaming because I have a podcast that of buddies of mine and I have been doing for over 18 years now. It's called Comic Geekos, and we talk about comic books and comic book movies and manga and all this kind of entertainment news and stuff. Yeah. Yeah. So, the best podcast ever. That's what Santos. Thank you, Santos. And and for the last maybe 10 years, we've been streaming it on YouTube live while we record. So I've gotten used to using OBS and webcams and all of that stuff, and audio levels and all of this. So I know a little bit about it, you know. But ever since I found you guys doing flight simulator streaming, which is another one of my passions, not just flight simulator, but aviation in general, I found it so amazing. What you guys do is so great and so much fun too. So I figure, hey, one day a week I could probably do it. So here we are going down. Ya hemos llegado a Cattle Point. I'm also doing it in Spanish and in English. So this is the Dora the Explorer aviation version, where I say, "Eso es una isla," and then I say it in English. That is an island, and that is an island. A very nice island. Una isla muy bonita. I love this. I really want to go out fly, you know, over here in this part of the world. It looks so amazing, so beautiful. Awesome, Peter. Thank you for lurking around. It's great to see you. It's great to have you here. Qué bueno, Peter Mooney. Si te gusta la aviación, Santos, Peter Mooney vale la pena que lo sigas. Peter y Sim Caesar, los dos tienen los mejores streams, desde mi punto de vista, los mejores streams de aviación que hay en Twitch. Divertidos, te vas a reír un montón. Y aprender también, porque se aprende mucho. Alright, now we are turning up. Vamos a volar por el medio de las islas. Estas son las Islas López. Yo no las nombré, pero son las Islas López. No sé si será algo que ver ahí con el presidente de ahí de México. ¿Será? No, ¿verdad? Aquí está una pista
Air
pequeña.
Canada 117, call me airborne. The wind is 070 at 9, cleared for takeoff, runway 08 right.
Cleared for takeoff 08 right, and call you airborne, Air Canada 117.
Vancouver, good morning, Air Canada 1048 with Delta FR clearance to Chicago O'Hare.
Hay muchos aviones grandes.
Air Canada 1048, Vancouver departure. You're cleared to Chicago via the Fraser 7 departure. Flight planned route, departure runway 08 right, squawk 0705.
Roger, return to Chicago, ID Fraser 7 off 08 right, 0705, Air Canada 1048.
Air Canada 1048, read back is correct. Push and start at your discretion and call for taxi.
All right.
We'll call for taxi, Air Canada 1048.
Ya vamos hacia el norte. En medio de estas islas que habíamos hablado. Vamos a ver si puedo poner el plan de vuelo para que ustedes lo vean. You can see the flight plan. we just went down Cattle Point, pasamos justo por el Cattle Point que es aquí abajo. Luego, now we're going up Lopez Islands, que no sé si la pueden ver acá. Lopez Island. Y pasamos Cattle Point y ahora vamos por acá. A pasar por todo esto de aquí. Quiero pasar por esta vueltecita. Pasar por Blakely Island acá.
Vancouver approach Air Canada 117 climbing through 1700 for
Y luego hacia el norte.
Air Canada 117, Vancouver departure identified, climb 16,000.
Climb 16,000 Air Canada 117.
And now return over here. And I'm gonna go to Blakely Island. And we're gonna take some pressure off with the RPM, lowering it down a bit. I'm gonna pitch up a little bit, trim. A little bit more manifold pressure in there. Get it to 20. And leave the RPMs down to 2.2. There we are. Now we're cooking. And we should climb a little bit more. We gotta be at 1,500, more or less. Vamos bien, vamos muy bien, llegando a 1500 pies, volando a 100 nudos, todo hand flying. Hoy no hay autopilot, no autopilot at all. We're just doing this by feel. That's the beauty of VFR flying. La belleza de volar así, con reglas de... Sí, sí lo he hecho. Santos es espectacular. Es muy bien. Solo que tienes que saber a dónde andas volando, porque esto de los mapas que yo ando aquí, o sea, yo en mi setup tengo otro monitor a mano derecha donde está lo de streaming, pero la mitad del monitor es streaming y la otra mitad es el mapa. Entonces yo estoy viendo el mapa, que por cierto no lo he quitado, qué tonto. I should have taken it off. That was dumb. Let's see, there, map is off. Here, this is what I was telling you about. That beautiful scenery. And cuando volas con gafas, when you fly with VR, you gotta know your way around because you can get lost. And then you won't know where the hell to land. No sabes a dónde aterrizar después. Ahora nos pasamos un poquito. Vamos a cruzar acá en medio de estas islas porque nuestra ruta es por aquí.
Air Canada 117,
Our route
proceed
is
direct
through
to
this
on
little
board.
gap there. That is what I wanted to do.
Proceed direct Vista on course Air Canada 117.
Air Canada 117, contact center 133.7 today.
133.7, thank you, Air Canada 117.
So that is supposed to be Lopez Island or something. I guess it's Lopez Island or Decatur Shores. Oh, hay un airfield que se llama Lopez que está ahí. Y esto que vamos a pasar justo enfrente acá es Blakely Islands. Blakely Islands. And Blakely Islands is, I don't know, it's that, whatever that is. It's also very pretty. And there's a little airfield here as well. Aquí hay otro pequeño aeropuerto pequeñito que es ahí está. Blakely Island es 38 Whiskey Alpha. 38 Whiskey Alpha, and that is that little airport here, or little airstrip here. And this could be a nice place for a fly along, I think, because it's got a lot of places to look. A lot of places where you can land and just goof around and have fun and see. Okay, we're gonna lower this nose down. Tú no has volado, Santos. No tienes el juego, no tienes Flight Simulator o X-Plane o cualquier otro simulador de vuelo. Que ahora hay un montón. Hay un montón y con cualquiera lo bonito es que no importa el que tengas, con VATSIM, que es ese plugin, básicamente puedes volar con otros amigos, no importa qué simulador tengan. Todos se ven y se platican. All right. Now we're going to turn here a little bit towards the north and go up the side of Doe Bay, which is that over there. That is Doe Bay. Entonces es muy bonito. En el canal de Sim Caesar, que está Peter Mooney, es también es el moderador del canal de Sim Caesar. Los domingos hacen fly-alongs y son todos los que estamos ahí viendo el stream. Podemos conectarnos. Él dice qué servidor vamos a estar y todos volamos juntos a algún lugar. Y últimamente han estado haciendo unos vuelos.
Arrival, good morning, Ericsson, the 2214 descending 12000 with Echo.
Air Canada 2214, Vancouver arrival. Runway 08 left, altimeter is 2987. Which approach do you want?
I was assigned the ILS runway 8 left.
Air Canada 2214, roger, expect the ILS Zulu runway 08 left.
Expect ILS Zulu runway 8 left, Air Canada 2214.
So ahora lo que están haciendo ellos es que hacen como presentaciones, ¿verdad?, con multimedia antes del vuelo para explicar a dónde vas a andar volando y por qué es importante y por qué es bonito y qué son las cosas que tienes que ver y estar atento. Y eso hace que el vuelo sea mucho más divertido. Makes the flying so much more fun because you know why those places are important or what you need to look out for when you're flying. And also, you're also flying with a whole bunch of guys, so it makes it fun, you know, to see some guys like take it super seriously and super nice and slow, and other guys are like lawn darting or doing stunts like flying under bridges and stuff. So it's fun. It's a lot of fun. They do it today I think they're going to do it today at around 1 p.m. 1 p.m. Pacific time. So that's for us in Central America, that's 2 p.m. Look at that. It's wonderful. Okay, now I'm thinking we got to start, since we're heading north, we got to start getting in touch with air traffic control. CYVR ATIS is 124.6. So let's get 124.6 and here 1246. Now we should be able to hear it. Transfer.
Secondary, simultaneous parallel runway operations in use. Departures runway 8 right. Runway surface condition, runway 08 right. Condition code 555. 100% wet. 100% wet. 100% wet. Runway 1331 closed. Available as taxiway. Operate transponder on mode C on all taxiways and runways. Advise on initial contact. You have information Echo.
Okay, tenemos información Echo.
Vancouver International Information Echo weather at 1500 Zulu. Wind 090 at 10. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 1000. Few clouds at 2300. 4500 scattered towering cumulus. 7000 scattered. Ceiling 1000 broken. Temperature 2.3. Altimeter 2987. Approach IELF or area navigation runway 8 left or area navigation or visual runway 8 right. Landing runway is runway 8 left primary and runway 8 right secondary. Simultaneous parallel runway operations in use.
Ya tenemos lo que
Departures runway 8
necesitamos.
right.
Or we have information echo looking via FR to Veradero.
2987.
636 Vancouver, cleared Veradero via the Vancouver to departure, flight planned route, departure runway 08 right, squawk 0753.
Roger, Sunwing 636 copies clearance to Veradero via the Vancouver to departure off runway 08 right, flight plan route, and 0753 on the box.
And Sunwing 636, raceback is correct. Push and start at your discretion. Call for taxi.
Cleared push and start, and we'll call for the taxi, Sunwing 636.
Air Canada 2214, when ready, descend 5000.
We're ready to send 5,000, Air Canada 2214.
Vancouver traffic, Yankee Sierra 19 Zulu.
Yankee Sierra 19 Zulu, Vancouver terminal.
Hi, good morning. Yankee Sierra 19 Zulu type Cub, about 1,400 feet inbound to land. I have information echo.
Yankee Sierra 19 Zulu, squawk ident, and altimeter is 2987.
2987, and I will ident.
And 19 Zulu identified. Runway 08 right, cleared right downwind.
Cleared for right downwind, for 8 right, Yankee Sierra 19 Zulu. Ok, ya me dieron mis instrucciones. We got our instructions, we're going to go down 8 right. So now is when I go and I look over here and I cheat because I have this beautiful little iPad app. And I can see the airport information for Vancouver. And I can see what it looks like. Because I have no idea what this thing looks like. 08, right, okay, that makes sense. So we're coming in from the bay and we're gonna land on the first runway. Vamos a entrar desde la... Sí, Peter Mooney dice que volar debajo de los puentes es very serious business. And it is. It's very serious business. Especially, I think the hardest part is figuring out which bridges you can fly under and which bridges you can't. And not because of like clearance or anything like that, but just because some bridges in Microsoft Flight Simulator are solid, you know, and you can't fly under them. And some other ones are really well done. So Microsoft Cloud Simulator this morning is looking beautiful. Look at that. Those clouds look spectacular. Like even the reflection looks amazing. I love how stable this airplane is, you know? Es increíblemente estable este avión. This is like, if it wasn't for the fact that you have to know about constant speed propellers and mixture control, because you got to know both. And for this plane, this would be like one of the perfect planes to teach people how to fly in, because I think it's just so stable. Like there's very little P factor. I don't know why. Like I haven't touched the rudder and I haven't touched the ailerons, and it's just flying straight. It's beautiful. Este avión es super bonito. Also helps that the weather is amazing today, and it's nice and it's beautiful weather for VFR flying, to be honest. Está el clima espectacular el día de hoy. O sea, donde lo dejas, ahí se queda y vuela. Otros aviones tienen una cosa que se llama P-Factor y muy pronunciado. Sí, este avión ya lo había hablado antes. Me gusta mucho. Me gusta, es de mis favoritos para jugar, para volar. Sobre todo cuando sé que tengo que aterrizar en lugares donde no son pistas de grama o son pistas de arena o tierra. Estas llantotototas son especiales para eso. These are like huge tires, and they'll help you land any grass field, any sandy field, rocky field, and you'll be fine. I saw so many of these over at Sun and Fun. I just fell in love with them again. That's why I wanted to fly it. This whole type of Cub airplane to me are just beautiful, fantastic, and they're comfortable. I thought they would.
1048, ready for taxi.
I thought they wouldn't be comfortable.
Air Canada 1048, runway 08 right, altimeter 2987, taxi via Tango, Mike, Juliet, Lima, Lima 4, cross runway 13, hold short, runway 08 right.
Especially for a guy like me who's like a little older.
Roger, will taxi 08 right via Tango, Mike, Juliet, Lima, and holding short at Lima 4 for Canada 1048.
Who's a little older and I have back issues, like I have a herniated disc. But then I got on it, I got in, they let me sit in the cockpit, and it's comfortable. It's surprisingly comfortable. I mean, I don't think I would mind flying for a few hours every week in one of these airplanes. It's just really well done. Really, really well done. And I am a noob, so flying with a tricycle landing gear rather than the tail dragger version, that just makes it much more fun for me. It makes it just look, our gas, ya bajamos gasolina, we should switch to the fuller tank, so we're going to switch over to the tank, and that is done over here. So we go to the right tank, and we are now sucking gas out of this side. Okay. Aquí hay otro pequeñísimo aeropuerto que se llama Point Roberts Air Park.
Air Canada
That's going to be around
2214,
here.
descend 3000.
Descend 30,000, Air Canada 2214.
So it's got to be on the other side of this little lake here is Point Roberts Air Park. So if you want to see, hey, ¿qué onda, Sfiro? Yeah, I'm back. I am back, man. I did not buy any planes, no. I wanted to buy planes. I wanted to buy all the planes. But sadly, my kids are in college. They're in college age, so planes will have to wait till they're out of college. Or maybe when they hit it big, they'll buy me a plane. Next time, buddy. Yep, next next air show I'll buy a plane. Next air show that I go to. So we're flying around Vancouver. We're just about to land. Not just about to land. We still have a ways to go, but we're close. We're very close to Vancouver International Airport, which is where we're going to be landing on runway 08 right. And right now we're flying over this little air park here called Point Roberts Air Park. And it's this grass strip right here. Which for this plane would be perfect. This plane has no problem landing in that little grass field. In terms, like, okay, that question is very difficult to answer, Firu, because I don't, it depends on budget. Like, if I would have budget limitations like I really do in real life, I would buy something like this. You know? If
Air Canada 2214, turn left heading 170, vectors for final.
because something like this is just fun.
For final, Air Canada 2214.
It's just a fun plane. And for El Salvador and Central America, this is spectacularly good. I mean, you could fly anywhere and land anywhere and just have a good time. Now, if I had no budget constraints, I would buy the Diamond, the new one. The one that I think I took some pictures of it and I put it on my Instagram. The one that has the R50, I think it's called, or D50, D50R. But that one is $3.5 million. So I'm not getting that one anytime soon.
Air Canada 2214, turn left heading 110, cleared ILS runway 08 left approach.
Turn left heading 110, clear for the ILS 8 left, Air Canada 2214.
Because I'm learning on a Piper, I also have a soft spot in my heart for, o sea, está muy caro. Yes, that's very expensive. Super caro. So I'm thinking I'm gonna be, I like Pipers. I don't know why, I really like them. They're so nice to me. I would also love a Bonanza, but I mean, budget-wise, those are so expensive. But they're so stylish. Like Beechcraft airplanes, they just look really well done. It's like a Cadillac, you know. So, well, all the details are fantastic, and the plane looks great and everything. Speed. Yes. The Diamond, the DA50 is, it looks like a roadster. It looks like an angry car, you know, like a Camaro or something. Let's see. We're close to
Vancouver Terminal, Sunwing 636, ready for taxi.
Sunwing 636, Vancouver departure. Runway 08 right, altimeter 2987. Taxi via Juliet, Lima, Lima 4, cross runway 13, hold short, runway 08 right.
that.
Taxiing via Juliet, Lima, Lima 4, cross runway 31, and hold short 08 right, Sunwing 636.
That same room was amazing, wasn't it? like all the
Air
screens
Canada
around him.
2214, wind 08011, clear to land, runway 08 left.
Cleared land, 8 left, Air Canada 2214.
That looked great. Like for simulation, I could afford a really nice
1048
rig.
will be ready to go.
Air Canada 1048, wind 08011, call me airborne, clear to take off, runway 08 right.
Clear for takeoff 8 right, departure with you, Air Canada 1048.
But you know, like I love to fly simulators all the time, every day. I like to fly every day. But I also do want to, I kind of do want a real plane, you know, to go. Like I want to go to Guatemala and not have to book a ticket. Just get on the plane. Well, not really. You have to plan and everything, but make sure that the weather is good and everything, and then get on the plane and go. Okay, I'm gonna descend to 1,000 feet because there's a lot of clouds over here. And we are getting ready for our turn to base for runway 08. Okay, keep going down, buddy, keep going down. I'm gonna lower a little bit of the throttle here so that we don't get into the yellow, especially with clouds around. You don't want to be going fast when you're hitting turbulence or clouds. El Hot Rod no es turboprop. That is an awesome engine that these guys made. It's a diesel engine. The DA50 has a really top-of-the-line Mercedes diesel engine that runs jet fuel. And it's super souped up and it's really great. You don't need to do mixture control. It's all computerized. You also don't need to worry about the prop RPM because that's also run by the computer, run by the FADEC. So you just have a lever that says go, you know. If you want to go, you push it, and if you want to not go, you pull it. That's how awesome that plane is. Okay, now I'm going to turn base. So if the runway is 08,
Okay, 1048 passing 1,500 for 7,000.
Air Canada 1048, Vancouver departure identified, climb 16,000.
16,000, Air Canada 1048.
cool. Vancouver arrival, Yankee Sierra 1 Zulu is on long base for runway 08 right.
19 Zulu, roger. Continue number 1, runway 08 right.
Continuing number 1, runway 08 right, Yankee Sierra 1 Zulu. Okie dokie, now we're going to turn our RPMs back top. Top them off. And we're going to give ourselves...
Air Canada 1048, proceed direct VIP to on course.
VIP down course, Air Canada 1048.
Okie dokie, we are doing fine, everything's fine. Everything is awesome. Let's see, we have our, we're on the fullest tank. We have our mixture full in, we have our RPM full in. None of the wheels have fallen off, so we're good. We're good.
Sunwing 636, are you ready for takeoff?
Roger, Sunwing 636 at Lima 4, ready to go.
Sunwing 636, wind 08009, call me airborne, clear to takeoff, runway 08 right.
The all-important...
Copy the winds, call you airborne, clear takeoff 08 right, Sunwing 636.
the all super important landing light is on. That means everybody will know that we're coming in for a landing. And runway 08 should be over there, so I think we can cut short here and just start turning to final.
Air Canada 2214, vacate runway 08 left.
Air Canada 2214, taxi to terminal via Mike Juliet, gate for your discretion.
Mike Juliet and gate our discretion. Air Canada 2214, thanks, have a good day.
We do.
Hot Rod is the Tesla plane. Hot Rod. No, that's not a Tesla plane. Islas de Bahía, Ticalpes de la Guate City, not boring. Yep. Yeah, I like.
19 Zulu, are you going to be going to the south side?
Any GA parking would do for us.
Roger. South side then, runway 13 is available as an exit. The wind 080 at 9, clear to land, runway 08 right.
Clear to land, runway 08 right, and I'm exiting at runway 13. You can see that 100 Zulu. Exiting to the right, right?
Affirm.
Got it, thanks. Cool, cool, cool.
Vancouver departure, Sunwing 636 with you through 1,400 for 7,000.
We're a little low, so
Sunwing 636, Vancouver
we're gonna stop
departure,
our
identify
descent.
climb 16,000.
Climb 16,000.
Lower the
Sunwing
power
636.
here. Keep the nose up, keep the nose up. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Trim, 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 trim. Release some of this pressure. There we go. There we go. Noise. Noise, noise, noise. And now we turn. Now we're turning, and we're keeping it beautiful. Beautiful. We're still high. So let's give ourselves one notch of flaps. And let's look over the nose of the plane. There we go. And now we just lose some power. One more notch of flaps, 33%. And since we're going all the way down to the other runway, that's where we're going to exit. We're going to land a little long, because we don't really need that much runway out of this plane. We don't need that much.
Sunwing 636, proceed direct Shuka on course.
This is a
Direct
very
Shuka on
gentle
course,
airplane
Sunwing
to land
636.
also.
Roger.
Runway is made, so the power goes out, and we last notch of flaps just to bring it down, and we are on
Air Canada 1048, reaching 16,000. Your surveillance service will terminate. You can change en route frequency. Good day.
and nobody saw
Our
that we
frequency
landed
guide
on the
is 48.
side, so I'm gonna go back to the center
Vancouver
line.
approach, Jazz 8364. I was actually just about to call you. I'm currently descending through flight level 180.
Jazz 8364, Vancouver arrival, runway 08 left, altimeter 2987. Plan the ILS.
Look, Peter,
Zulu.
I landed right on the center line too. Nobody saw that? Nobody saw that. And this is the runway, so this is where we're gonna exit to the right.
Can I get the altimeter again for Jazz 8364?
2987.
Cleaning up the plane. Alrighty. Ooh.
19 Zulu, taxi to the apron via Alpha and your discretion.
Taxiing to the apron via Alpha. Thanks so much for the ATC.
And Jazz 8364, did you copy? It'll be 8 left, the ILS and descend 8 pounds.
This is Alpha, and we're on the apron. Who puts these lights here, really? Come on, Microsoft.
Descend 8,000, plans for the ILS for runway 8 left.
Right. And sorry, was that for Jazz 8364?
Yep, it was.
Thank you.
All right.
The ILS 8 Zulu, right?
Affirmative.
Like a glove. So the thing is, you got to land it.
Sunwing 63632.
You got to land it right in the middle.
Is terminated. You can change en route frequency. Get it.
Roger, over
I'm
to
still having a little
Yamaha.
bit of an issue
Sunwing
landing it in the
636,
middle.
Thanks for the ATC. Have a good day.
But practice, practice, practice. The more you practice, the better you get at it. In real life, though, I'm not that bad. I keep it more centered in real life than I do in the simulator. I don't know why. I don't know why. Maybe the crosswind just feels different here in the simulator than it does in the real thing. Or
Jazz 8364 to 103000.
okie dokie.
Descend 3,000, Jazz 8364.
I think we could just leave it anywhere, can't we? Can't we just park anywhere? We're going to park here in front of our
Vancouver arrivals. Good afternoon.
front of
Helicopter Charlie Golf.
our
Sierra
hangars
Zulu.
here. Pretend that this is my hangar and say, oh yes, look, my beautiful
Charlie Golf Sierra Zulu Zulu.
enormous hangar for a tiny little plane.
Terminal
Rates.
Sierra Zulu Zulu is at the Duncan Airport. Charlie Alpha Mike 3 with a patient transfer to the Royal Jubilee Hospital. Charlie Bravo Kilo 8. We'll be VFR 1,000 above ground.
That guy really has his RP going, doesn't he? He's role playing. It's like he's got a patient and everything. Let's go off. Cool. Ta-da! We've landed, and it has been a lot of fun. So, one more flight. But this time, for those of you who know that I like let's see, well, actually, no. Let's look and see where there's more VATSIM coverage, because VATSIM makes it more fun, doesn't it? Like flying with VATSIM makes the whole experience a lot more fun. There's Boston. We could fly around Boston. The weather looks nice over there. Let's fly around Boston. Oh, Boston also has really nice digamos completos. Yes, we made it complete. Nobody died. Everything's good. The plane did not fall apart. The plane did beautifully. Let's see, how long has this Boston dude been online? Because that's another thing I don't like. Sometimes oh, he's been in for an hour, 45 minutes. That's iffy. Iffy that he'll stay that long. Cleveland has been on, but Cleveland is not as pretty as Boston. The bay looks nicer. Let's see. Let's depart from Logan. Set as a departure. It's these are all gates. Ramp, right? Ramp. Live weather and live time. And now let's get a plane that can handle Boston. Let's get the Diamond, because I just saw one of these for real and they look so cool. I saw so many of these planes actually. So many of these wonderful, beautiful airplanes, and me, they're like a kid in a candy store. But all the candies are super expensive. That was the hard part. They are? Then yes, that is okay. They're the best around. Thank you, Peter. That gives me even more incentive to go fly in Boston. Let's look at over here. Let's get this over here, and let's get this so that I can see where we're going. Okay, we're gonna fly the Diamond, and let's pick a nice livery because we can't be. Here, let's Infinity Airways. I like this one. And let's go to Boston. Let's go. And now let's go. Where do we want to fly to from Boston? Any suggestions, guys? Santos, Virus, Peter, any suggestions where we want to go? Otis. Go north or we go south? Well, we could go down to Philly. Is Philly? Massachusetts. I don't know if there's anybody in Philly. You could go to New York. Is that going to be too long? Oh, why did it start me? Whenever you change liveries, it puts you on the runway. I don't want to be on the runway. I want to be in... Martha's Vineyard. Oh, Nantucket. Yes, Nantucket is beautiful. Let's do Nantucket. I'm going to do Nantucket. I think I've done that flight before, and it is beautiful. And since we're going in the Infinity, in the Diamond, we'll go over there. So there's departure. And we're going to go from Logan. And we're going to go into a small ramp. They only have medium ramps. Okay. So we're going to do it here on the K-Boss. I went to a training session they had for ForeFlight, and because that's the software I wanna use while I'm flying in the real thing, and I was surprised how similar it is to Navigraph charts, which is what we use for simulated flights. It is so cool. Okie dokie. And let's go to Martha's Nantucket. Nantucket. We're going to CAC. It's a short flight. Should be fun. And let's plan it out over here. Sky Vector. This thing says we're offline, but we're not really offline. Okay, so let's do K-Boss and CAC. It's going to be a short flight. I'm going to be doing about 120 knots, I think. We're going to the let's do VFR because yeah, we could do IFR, but IFR they're gonna make us go really high. So we'll do VFR. Let's see. Oh, maybe they won't let us out of Boston with VFR, will they? If not, we can get out through VFR and then IFR and then switch to VFR. All right. And our altitude, we're going to be going around. Yeah, I like that too. You can see the altitude, so you can plan what your altitude needs to be. That's really awesome. So let's go at around 1,500. Sounds good, no? Let's go a little higher though. Let's go 3,000. And our distance, okay, boss. Let's see what the routes it tells. We could go through the Celts. B41. That looks nice. That's a nice route. Look at that. Takes us right over a lot of places we can see. We could do that one. Oh, you guys aren't even seeing what I'm seeing here. See, and we avoid these security areas. And we'll just go down this side. And of course, all of this can be put into the system here. For planning, I think SkyVector is better. But for following along, Navigraph is just so amazing. V141. And the fact that I can put it on my iPad here and have my Navigraphs on my iPad makes it feel like you would feel on the plane, because you got something else, you know, exterior to the instruments. So it's also good practice, I think. Grog is where we're going to exit V41. Cool. We have our flight plan, so let's file the flight plan. We're connecting, we're still Yankee Sierra 19er Zulu, and our type code is the DA62. Connect. And let's file the flight plan. Filing the flight plan looks super boring. Looks super boring because you really can't see. Can I cruise at 3,000 on an IFR flight plan? Yes, you can, right? I'm thinking you can. We'll try to leave at 16:15. Time and route will be around 35 minutes. And we got 4 hours of fuel. We're going to be at trying to cruise at around 120 knots. And our cruise altitude 3,000. So it'll be nice and chill. And our route is, oh, I forgot to change. K-Boss and Nantucket, K-A. Kilo Alpha, Charlie Kilo. Kilo Bravo Oscar Sierra. Charlie Celt, Charlie Echo, Lima Tango Sierra. Victor 141. And we exit at Grog. And we go to Kilo Alpha, Charlie Kilo. File flight plan. Flight plan has been filed. I do not put the little ASCII hearts. Oh, I can depart? What's VMC? That's good. Oh, the climate, the That there's no clouds? Yeah. Yep. If it's IMC, yeah, you could probably can. All right, let's get rid of this. Right, VFR weather, cool. Yeah, it is beautiful, by the way. I'm just right now over here, and it's not a cloud in the sky, and not a plane in the sim either. I don't know why. Just me. All right, let's get this out of the way, and let's turn our plane on. Let's turn. Oh, these are already on? Wow. Usually I have to do this by hand. They're already on now. Cool. Let's do the power. Electric master goes on. Alright. Strobe goes on. And we go with not avionics yet. Fuel switch pump goes on. Right engine goes on. We wait for the glow plug to stop. Now we turn on the right engine. Right engine is on and running. And so now we turn on the alternator. Oh, these are already on. Cool. And then we turn the left master and wait for the glow light to go off. And we turn the engine on. Now we can turn off the fuel pump too. And the alternator is on. Very, very cool. We are set. Now we can turn the avionics master. And I don't think we're going to need pitot heat, but I'm going to turn it on just so that the little thing here leaves the screen. And we're going to switch to GPS over here, and we're going to, let's get our clearance. We have to go to Boston Center, KBOS ATIS 135. Let's get our ATIS. Oh.
And assigned altitude. Numerous construction cranes in the Boston area and in the vicinity of Logan Airport. Advise on initial contact. You have information uniform.
Okay.
Boston Logan Airport ATIS information uniform. 1554 Zulu. 1350 at 21 gust 28. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 4,000. Few clouds at 25,000. Temperature 7. Dew point -8. Altimeter 2982. ILS runway 33 left approach in use. Departing runway 27. All aircraft read call hold short instructions and assigned altitude. Numerous construction cranes in the Boston area and in the vicinity of Logan Airport. Advise on initial contact. You have information uniform.
All right. We have uniform. And it's going to be gusty. It's going to be windy. I mean, 21 knot winds. Is that normal for Boston? 21 knot winds? Because that's tough for this plane, for these smaller planes. All right, position, taxi, landing lights go on. Let's go talk to clearance. Boston Center, 134.7. 134.7. Boston Center, Yankee Sierra 19 Zulu.
And sorry, one at a time, please. First aircraft, what's your call sign? Didn't catch that.
Kalita 140, Kilo Foxtrot Sierra 140.
Kalita 140, Boston Center. Hello, clear to Shannon Airport. Radar vectors CRAS, then as filed. climb, maintain 4,000, expecting flight level 330, 10 minutes after departure, and the squawk 7011.
Wow.
Cleared to the Shandon Airport via radar vectors to Kraz, then as filed. Climb and maintain 4,000, expect 33010 after. Departure is going to be with you, and 7011 on the box for Kalita 140.
Kalita 140, readback is correct. Griffiths altimeter 3009er, advisory taxi runway 33.
3009 on the ground here at Rome, and I'll call you when I'm ready to taxi. Kalita 140.
Boston Center, Yankee Sierra 19 Zulu.
Delta 2622, radar contacts the altitude.
Setting 3.0.
What's going on?
Delta 2622, thank you. You're cleared direct to Chester. Climb and maintain flight level 200.
Stall heat fail?
Direct to Chester, climb and maintain for 200, 2020.
US 132, revolution south.
There's a lot of traffic, huh?
Diamond 909er Tango, Newport State to 12 o'clock in about 18 miles. Port field in sight.
Report it inside 909er Tango.
JetBlue 909, leave my airspace with Washington offline. Radar service terminated, frequency change approved. Good day.
Boston Center, Yankee Sierra 19 Zulu.
Aircraft that keeps calling me multiple times. I've asked you to stand by. Please wait. I'm talking to other aircraft. You're on the ground, not moving. Just wait your turn, please.
Yep.
JetBlue 909, leave my airspace. Radar service terminated, frequency change approved.
I hear the brakes, but I don't hear the other planes, and that put me off.
Let's see, Challenger 35, Quebec, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain flight level 240.
4035 Quebec.
So now we wait.
WestJet 132, push on to Alpha is approved, advisory for taxi.
Would you push on to Alpha approved and we'll advise.
They do get busy, don't they?
Walker 2992, cross runway 23.
He has a lot of... And he's the only one there.
Yankee Sierra 19er Zulu, how can I help you?
Hello, good morning. Yankee Sierra 19 Zulu, type DA62 on the ground at Boston, requesting IFR to Nantucket.
Yankee Sierra 19er Zulu, cleared at Nantucket Airport via the Logan 4 departure. Radar vectors Marconi VOR, Lima, Foxtrot, Victor, then direct. Maintain 3,000 and the squawk 5323.
Okay, Yankee Sierra 19 Zulu, departing via the Logan 4 departure at Victor direct and squawking 532, did you say 7? And my altitude 3,000.
We're going to do this one more time because I think you missed a couple things. You're cleared to Nantucket, Logan 4, radar vectors Marconi. That is Lima, Foxtrot, Victor, then direct. Maintain 3,000 and squawk is 5323, 5323.
Okie dokie, clear to Nantucket via the Logan 4. And then Marconi, that's Lima, that's... I'm sorry, was that Lima or is that Charlie Foxtrot Victor? Oh, I am not doing good today. Let me try that one more time. Flight plan. Why is he giving me that one? Let's see the departure. Select Logan 4.
And Diamond 909 Tango, do you have Newport in sight now? It should be 12 o'clock and 10.
Yeah, looks like the field is clear for 99 Tango. Would like to cancel IFR.
Diamond 909 Tango, thank you. IFR cancellation received. Squawk VFR, frequency change approved.
Oh, I got you.
See you later. Have a good one. 99 Tango.
Oops.
Boston Center, Sun Country 1606, Echo 4, push and start.
Sun Country 1606, Boston, push on to Alpha is approved. Advise ready for taxi.
Push on to Alpha, advisory for taxi 1606.
Challenger 35 Quebec, descend via the J Fund to arrival for runway 33 left. Boston altimeter 2982.
Descended J Fund 233 left.
Push 132 ready for taxi.
WestJet 132, runway 27, taxi Alpha Charlie. Cross runway 4 left and hold short of runway 4 right.
Got it. Marconi. It's LF. Lima Foxtrot Victor.
636 to Boston Center on a radio check.
And then direct. Got it.
Taxi 270 Alpha, Charlie, class 4, left code short for light. West ship 132.
Why is my stall heat failing? What the hell?
Midnight 7, are we going to be requesting the RNP approach, or RNAV approach runway 33 into Nantucket?
Midnight 7, you can expect the RNAV 33 approach into Nantucket. Where would you like to begin that approach?
5323.
Echo Victor Papa Alpha Whiskey.
5323.
Pop, please.
And let's start.
All right, Midnight 7, you can proceed direct EVPA.
Direct to position FPOV, Midnight 7, thank you.
Boston Center, Coletta 140,
Center on radio check.
I'm sorry, that was 2 at once. Aircraft keeps giving radio checks here, and I believe it was Coletta 140 you were calling?
Hey, firm, Coletta 140, ready to
He didn't give me an runway yet.
140, runway 33, taxi by Kilo. It's going to be a short taxiway. Just let me know if you're ready for immediate departure.
8 is set 27, so we'll try 27.
33 via Kilo, and I will be ready for immediate departure, Coletta 140.
Delta 789, leave my airspace. Radar service terminated. Frequency change approved. Have a good day.
Hey, Walker 2992, ready for departure, runway 34.
Walker 2992, thanks for patience. Fly runway heading, runway 34, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway heading, Walker 2992.
Yankee Sierra 19 Zulu, how are we doing with that readback, sir?
I'm doing a lot better. I'm cleared to Nantucket via the Logan 4 and to Lima Foxtrot Victor, climbing to 3000 and squawking 5323. And then, yeah.
Yankee Sierra 19 Zulu, very good, thank you. Readback is correct. Advise, ready to taxi with ATIS information uniform.
I have uniform. I'll tell you as soon as I've got this in the system. Thanks. 27, right? So let's go.
Boston Center, American 1843 is 3 miles southeast of JFK with you, 17000.
Let's go to
American 1843, sorry, those 2 at once. American 1843, squawk code for you, 4717.
Squawk 4717, American 1843.
I don't have a runway yet.
Cessna 636 from Molten Borough.
Cessna 636?
Oh, let's do the procedure first. Flight plan.
I don't see a Cessna 636. I see a United
Select
636, which is an A320.
Logan 4. And then, he hasn't given me a runway yet, but I'm thinking it's 27.
United 1843 radar contact, maintain 1717,000, the Groton altimeter 2982.
So it can't be that one. Let's get uniform again.
17,000 and 2982.
Let's get uniform again, just so that I know I am on the right spot.
Thank you. On departure, runway heading, runway 33, clear for takeoff.
135.
Fly the heading, clear for takeoff, runway 33, Coletta 140.
Delta 2622, climb and maintain level 360.
Climb and maintain level 360, Delta 2622.
Air Canada 1907, say Mach number.
Oh yes, it will be fun, won't it?
Air Canada 1907, bye.
1350 at 21 gust 28. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 4,000. Few clouds at 25,000. Temperature 7. Dew point -8. Altimeter 2982. ILS runway 33 left approach in use. Departing runway 27.
Yeah, 27.
All aircraft read may call hold short instructions and assigned altitude. Numerous construction cranes. 92.
WestJet 132, cross 4 right, taxi Charlie Delta, and hold short 33 left.
So why isn't it giving me the transition? Clear.
Cross 4 right, Charlie Delta, hold short 33, west, WestJet 132.
Midnight 7, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain 8,000, Cape altimeter 2980.
All discretion 8,000 and
Let's look at
2980
the Logan
Midnight 7.
plate here.
Altimeter 2980, correct.
2980 and discretion to 8,000 for midnight 7.
Radar required, blah, blah, blah.
Under 1606 tax.
Little 140 radar contact with your altitude.
Passing 1,500 for 4,000, Coletta 140.
Coletta 140, thank you. Right turn direct CRAS. Climb maintain flight level 330.
Right turn direct CRAS. Climb maintain 330 for Coletta 140.
Sun Country 1606, runway 27, taxi Alpha Charlie. Cross runway 4 left and hold short of runway 4 right.
That's a 636 Boston Center from Molten Vero. Sorry, the last time I requested this, it cut out. VFR to Mount Washington Regional.
Yes, sir, and you just stepped on an aircraft. Just maintain our presence on the frequency, please. Sun Country 1606, couldn't get your read back there because another aircraft. Runway 27, Alpha Charlie, cross 4 left, hold short 4 right.
Oh my gosh, and I'm like totally in the
Charlie, cross 4 left, hold short 4 right.
completely different.
Delta 2622 for spacing, do not exceed Mach 0.78.
So I got to get to Logan 4, and then I got to go all the way out to Lima Foxtrot Victor.
Good afternoon, Boston.
That's going to be fun too.
Delta 505, IFR clearance to Syracuse, please.
Delta 505, I don't see anything on file for you out of Syracuse. I see Burlington to Syracuse, but I don't see Syracuse to Burlington.
It is Burlington to Syracuse, sir.
Oh, this does. Oh, let me see. Logan 4. Nope. This doesn't have a Logan 4.
Delta 1252, very high on the approach into Boston. You should be about 14,000 feet lower than you are right now. So I'm going to spin you off because you're way too high for the approach. Turn left heading 020. Vectors for resequence. Descend and maintain 15,000.
15 vectors for the resequence. Sorry about that, Delta 1252. Just noticed.
WestJet 132, cross runway 33 left. And as you're doing that, make sure you got your proper squawk code in 3533, please.
Cross 33 left and squawk 3533 for WestJet 132. Sorry about that.
Walker 2992, fly heading 090 for vectors ILS 33 left into Boston. Boston altimeter 29882.
Yeah, 090 for vectors 33 left, Walker 2992.
Okay, now I see where it's supposed to go.
Sorry, American 1843, just sent you a contact message. I fat fingered that. You don't have to get a hold of me for any reason, sorry.
Oh,
Right,
it totally changes it. And then direct. So I have to change everything. Ah.
Good afternoon, United 8732. This is starting to send overhead
Okay.
the Northern Mission uniform for Boston.
United 8732 Boston, squawk is 4715.
I'm a little ashamed that it has taken me this long to figure out what everything I'm supposed to do.
Coming up, United 8732.
Let's go over here. This one's better to look at. Okay, runway 27.
Boston Center, Air
And
Canada
then
405, IFR to Montreal, currently at flight level
I gotta go
360, descending to flight level
Foxtrot
240.
Victor.
Aircraft calling for IFR clearance. You're in the air. I don't need to give you clearance for that flight, and you're also not in my airspace. You can just switch back over to Unicom.
Apologies for that, Air Canada 405.
United 8732 radar contact. Turn right heading 140. Vectors for descent. Descend and maintain flight level 180.
Right heading 140, descend and maintain 14,000, United 8732.
Descend and maintain flight level 180.
Cool. Now we're set.
Turn right heading 140.
Sorry about that. Right heading 140, descending flight level 180, United 8732.
Do I have?
Walker 2992, descend and maintain 4,000.
Descent. Then we have the weather for Nantucket.
Down to 4,000.
WestJet 132, winds are 34021, gust 28, runway 27, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 27. Is it possible to get Delta 1?
Just go full length, please. I got air stuff I'm going to do. Just take off, please. Delta 1252, turn right heading 150, descend and maintain 9,000.
Rate 150, down to 9,000, Delta 1252.
Midnight 7, further descent.
Midnight 7, thank you. Cross EVPA at or above 2,300, cleared for the RNAV 33 approach.
Very good. EVPA at or above 2,300 feet, cleared for the RNAV approach, runway 33 from Midnight 7.
All right, so the Logan says I'm supposed to depart from runway
Delta
27.
505
and
requesting IFR clearance
I
from
am
Burlington
to
Syracuse, New York.
get,
Delta 505, you are
as
not
soon as
at
I take
Burlington,
off,
though. You're at
420 feet, and then I got to turn
Thank you very much.
in this direction, but it's not showing up here. Why? Why isn't it showing it up on this side? That's weird. You want to shorten your taxi? You could request an intersection. Yeah. I could. Sorry about that. I wasn't paying attention to what you were talking about. The ATA said departing 27, right? Wasn't that what they said? Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be a fun one. It's gonna be
Delta 1252.
wild ride.
Make it easier. I can go direct to Brody and continue the descent from there.
What I don't understand is why this
no,
thing
I've
isn't
taken you off
doing
the
it right.
track now. I'm just going to give you vectors and altitudes now.
Procedures.
We'll go to 1252.
Let's do this.
Sun Country 1606.
Let's do it all over
cross
again,
right,
because
taxi
I'm
Charlie
not-
Delta and hold short 33 left.
I am not delete flight plan.
Cross
Yes.
4 right, Charlie Delta, hold short 33 left, 1606.
I'm not
United
sure that it was right.
8732, left turn clear direct Cran. Kilo Romeo Alpha November.
Left turn direct Cran, Kilo Romeo Alpha November, United 8732.
He has been
Boston,
sending people to
Midnight
27, so I'm thinking
Good.
27 is the right one.
In event of wind shear at Nantucket, we'd like to divert to Boston.
Okay, Midnight 7, very good plan. I'll probably be offline by that point, but thank you.
All right.
Boston Center, American 825 over Kennedy, flight level 350. Did I hear you getting off soon?
Yeah, about 2 or 3 minutes I'll be shutting her down.
All right, Roger. Talk to you next time.
He's leaving.
132 radar contacts the altitude.
And I can't put this damn thing in here.
Jet 132, thank you. Climb and maintain. Flight level 200.
Procedures, departure,
and
and we're doing the Logan 4.
1252, descend and maintain 6000.
Logan 4.
1252.
Right.
Walker 2992, fly heading 050,
For
descend and
runway
maintain
27.
2000, vectors to final.
Okay, now it looks good.
Walker 2992.
United 8732, cross Cran, at and maintain 11,000.
There's no transition.
2982.
282, Cran at 11,000, United 8732.
Now it makes sense. Load. And then on the en route,
Sun Country 1606, cross 33 left at Delta.
why is it doing that? Why is it
33
doing
left
that?
at Delta, 1606.
It does a weird thing when it goes. Why does it do that?
Aircraft calling Boston. I'm closing up, not picking up any more aircraft here.
Yeah, this guy's
Thank
not
you,
gonna
bye-bye.
Why does it do that? Why does it give me all of this other stuff? It had it right the first time, and then as soon as I clicked that thing, I turned this knob, it went weird. It went all wonky. Yep. G1000. I gotta get a
direct Sandy Point, VOR, Sierra Echo.
clear. Clear. Clear.
132. Air Canada 1907. I'm going to transition you over to Unicom at this time. Give Cleveland a shout in about 90 miles.
This guy's Canadian. I can just tell by his boot.
Air Canada 27, copy all, thanks.
Del 2622, you can also contact Cleveland. They'll be about 110 miles for you to contact. You can switch over to Unicom today.
Copied over to Unicom, Del 2622 today.
See, this is all,
2992, turn left heading 360, join the localizer.
and then it does that weird thing.
2992.
Delta
Manual
1252,
sequence.
I put you number 2 for the field. Your competing traffic is Walker aircraft. Just turning on the localizer now. Switch over to Unicom, radar service terminated. Have a good day.
Unicom 1252, got number 2 in sight, and we'll see you.
Challenger 35 Quebec, switch over to Unicom, change to advisory, and you are going to be competing with an aircraft on the Norwich 7 right now. He's just passing over top the Providence area. Change to advisory. Have a good one.
Copy on the traffic. Over to UCAP.
Walker 2992, 3 miles from Nimoy, maintain 2000 till established, cleared ILS 33 left approach.
Maintain 2000 till established, clear for the ILS runway 33 approach. Walker 2992.
Walker 2992, thank you. Once you're out of the sterile environment, you can switch over to Unicom. Good day.
Sounds good. Nice job today. See you next time.
United 8732, switch over to Unicom, competing with the traffic on J-Fun. You should be closer than him. You should be number 3 for the field, but just make sure you're communicating on Unicom. Have a good day.
Where's that? We'll be looking for the traffic communicating. United 8732 over to the dock side. Appreciate it. Bye-bye.
Clitter 140, radar service terminated. Frequency change approved. Good day.
Going over to Unicom. Clitter 140, good day.
And country 1606, runway 27, line up and wait. Traffic on a 6-mile final for the crossing runway.
Line up and wait 27, 1606.
Midnight 7, winds Nantucket 360 at 20, gust 27. Runway 33, clear to land.
3-3, clear line for midnight 7. Thank you, sir.
WestJet 132, radar service terminated. Frequency change approved. Have a good day.
Over to Unicom. Thank you very much. Peace.
Okay, that part I can do. This part, I don't know why it's doing this weird thing, but I can see it on the Navigraph, and on the Navigraph it looks fine, because I can see the chart, and the chart says what I'm supposed to be doing.
Sun Country 1606, traffic 5-mile final, crossing runway 27, clear for takeoff without delay.
Clear for takeoff, no delay at 1606.
1606, thank you. Once you're airborne, over to Unicom. Have a wonderful one.
Yeah, good job today. See ya, 1606.
Attention aircraft, you're on this frequency. Boston Center is now closing up. Be safe. Catch you next time.
All right, we're going to go to Unicom and do our takeoff from there. 122.8. As soon as we switched over, I knew that he had been an hour and almost 2 hours, so I knew he was going to leave soon. 122.8. What happened? There we go. Okay. So let's go to runway 27. And let's get our taxi information. 7. Okay, Boston. Taxi 27. Yeah. This is gonna be hell. So I'm gonna go down Alpha Charlie, cross runway 22, 22 right, cross runway 22 left, cross runway 33 left, okay, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to Alpha, then we're gonna go Charlie, then we're gonna go cross runway 22 right, and then 22 left. And then we're going to go Delta. And then we're going to cross runway 33 left. We're basically crossing every single runway that is not our runway. And then to get to 27. Is that a good plan? I think that's a good plan. Boston traffic, Yankee Sierra 19 Zulu type, Diamond DA 62. Taxiing to runway 27 via Alpha Charlie, cross runway 22 right, 22 left, then Delta, cross runway 33 left, then over to 27. Yeah, that's a plan right there. It's one hell of a plan. Let's take off the brake.
Boston traffic Delta 1252, establishing localized ILS for 33 left on.
Nope, 33 left. Some dude's coming on 33 left. So I'm gonna have to stop when I get there.
Stop outside.
This is not the right taxiway. It's got to be somewhere around here. You see a marking for the other taxiway? There's a jet coming over here. Oh, that's the other taxiway. We'll wait for him to pass. Why is it giving me that weird stall heat fail? Where do we set up the stall heat? And why is it doing a fail for the stall heat and there's no option to turn it on or off? I don't see any option to turn it on or off. Yikes.
Boston traffic United 732, standby from Venom for the IS runway 33 left.
Am I getting blown around because of the wind? Because there were some really strong gusts according to this thing. This plane is getting buffeted around. Oh, they would? Why? Why is Alpha not? Is Alpha like only for airliners or something? Or is that a... Oh, really? Ooh, look, you can hear the wind. It's super gusty. Landing is going to be fun at Nantucket, too. Okay, we're going to go down Bravo. Here comes a guy that was established on the ILS coming in to 33. I can see his lights.
335 Quebec Airlines full, United 8733, because I can hear about 255.
Boston traffic Delta 1252, 1 mile final runway 33 left Boston.
Everybody's coming in on 33 left. If they're coming in on 33 left, why am I taking off? Oh yeah, it makes sense. Kinda. Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense, because the wind is coming in from that side. Okay, let's continue down this path till we get to Charlie. My gosh, you're getting blown around. Look at that. Rudder. There we go. There we go. I think we got just the right amount of rudder, and then a gust comes by and messes you up. Messes me up. Okay. Here we go. Nobody's coming on 22 right? They're all coming in on 33 left, so I think it's safe to cross the 22s. Ah! Okay, full. Let's see.
Boston traffic United 8732, 10 miles.
There's the dude, just landed.
Runway 33 left.
I don't have to cross 33 left till I get to the end, and I can already see his lights. He's coming over here, so we're going to wait for him to land and then cross. And we get to Delta. Why am I having such a hard time dealing with this crosswind? I think it's because it's gusting and it's not a constant wind, right? And all of a sudden it pushes you off. Let's wait for this guy to land. Boston traffic, Yankee Sierra 100 Zulu holding short runway 33 left, waiting for one of you guys to land.
Boston traffic, Delta 1252, clear of all runways decking to the gate. Boston.
And Boston traffic United, it's correction 8732 is 5 mile final, runway 33 left, thanks for waiting.
Yep, he's on a 5 mile final, he's going to come in. 5 miles in a jet is pretty fast, actually. Plus we got a front row seat of watching that guy land, and here comes another dude coming in too. So we're gonna expedite our crossing as soon as he lands. We're gonna do the no delay crossing. I gotta do more of these big, gotta practice a lot of these, all of these procedures. I'm mostly a VFR flyer, so doing this is really getting me out of my comfort zone. Here he comes. It's a little difficult to tell how far somebody is just by looking at the little lights. Now you can see it a little better. And he's down. And now I go.
Lost traffic down 235 back turn right at base for 3 left.
Boston traffic United 8732 vacated runway 33 left cross runway. Crossing runway 22 at Quebec.
Oh, full. Look at that. I got full right rudder. There you go. Nada, te has perdido de nada. Absolutely nothing. There's some dude.
Boston traffic United 8732 clear over runway.
Oh yeah, I'm having a hell of a time taxiing. There's a lot of wind in Boston today. Look at that, look at the water. It looks nice though. Whoa. Big jets in the war in Warren.
Boston traffic down here 265 back turn final 10 miles.
Oh, he's on a 10-mile file. Boston traffic, Yankee Sierra 19 Zulu, taking off runway 27 on the Logan 4 departure. Oh my lord. Full left. Look at that, full left rudder. Ah, come on, baby. Yeah. Oh. Completely crabbed. Oh my gosh, yes, that was drifting. That was a drifting takeoff right there. And I gotta get up to 420 feet, and then I gotta start my turn. Woo! That was nuts. Look, I'm completely sideways. Holy moly. Yep. Time to change the trousers. Cool. Well, they did say it was on the 8s, it was 20. But once you're in the air, it's nice. And we get to see all of this. Nice, pretty. Now once we hit that checkpoint, we go straight to Lima, what was it? Lima Foxtrot Victor. Let's go Lima Foxtrot Victor. What does MANSEC mean? What does this mean? Manual sequence or something like that? Because I'm supposed to be heading over here.
Traffic panel on the 22.
Or does that mean I should keep going in that direction? It can't mean that, can it? According to the departure, this is the way I'm supposed to be going. I'm supposed to be heading. Gotta go look that up. Manual sequence, yes, I kind of thought that was what that meant. All right. Now we can turn the power down a little bit. We're off that, and we go straight to where is this thing here? Here we go. There we go. Direct to enter, enter. Woohoo. Autopilot. And it's going to nav mode.
Boston traffic, American 825, turning 20 miles final, 33 left Boston.
And we said we were going to be at 3,000, so we're at 3,000. Okay, this part where you're basically programming the plane like it's a VCR and it flies by itself, that I kind of like. That I can understand right away. Especially when you got complicated routes. With tower on, oh, they vector you on course. I got you. Yeah. The vector your course.
641 is 40 miles southwest of field, inbound for 3 left.
Gotcha. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Yeah. Well, I filed 3,000 because I wanted to look at the... Look at that. Are these windmills really there? These huge ass windmills over there? Those, I guess they're generators, right?
Boston traffic, American 825, 15 miles final, 33 left Boston.
Woohoo! We're on our way. And now we can chill. I don't know how accurate the number of them is, but there are windmills. Nice. Nice, nice. Okay, now I'm gonna go back to... Okay, I gotta read why is it saying that the stall heat off. That's from the add-on, because this plane is an add-on. It's a fix of the original DA62, which I don't know who it was that recommended we should use it. Because for one thing, I do notice that the RPM is not redlining as much as it was on the other plane. And the other plane, the RPM was like redlining constantly. And that now they fixed it. Like the FADEC is doing a job better.
Boston traffic, American 825, 10 mile final, 33 left Boston.
But I don't understand why it's doing this stall heat off. DA62. What's the name of this DA62 stall heat off bug. I'll put it like that. Oh, great. Somebody just reported the same bug I did, but doesn't seem to have it figured out a way to get rid of it. DA62 improvement mod. There we go. Let's see what they say here.
Boston traffic, United 641, turn into final runway 33 left, 20 miles final.
Oops. ECU tests, correct engine indicators, fuel totalizer reset. Okay. Fuel temperatures are different. I don't know why. Gear fire test. There's a gear fire test. Oh, here's a gear fire test. Okay. Windshield defrost, FADEC, they redid the anti-ice system, functional wing lights, toggle pilot. I don't know what that means. I don't want to touch it because I don't know what that is. Improved external and internal lining. Okay. Yeah, but how is that steel heat?
Boston traffic,
Stall heat.
American 825 mile, 5 mile final, 33 left, slow on the final approach. Boston.
Oh, they did. They have a PDF and a FAQ, but where are they? Power plant changes, flight models, systems. Great. Doesn't say how they fixed it. And maybe the PDF for that is inside the community folder. Let's give that a look. I'm sure nothing bad can happen by me poking around in the community folder, right? Famous last words. Those were my famous last words. Let's see. DA62. X. Here we go. Config effects. Model behavior sim objects. Checklist model panel sounds. No. Model behavior. Nope. Configs. Nope. Okay, fine. So there isn't anything in here. Well, I don't think this will kill us, right? The stall heat not being on or having a malfunction. Alternators are on. These we don't need to do. Off the ice pumps are off. Our outside temperature is 11, so we really don't need pitot heat or stall heat. So stall heat is off. That makes sense. What else have they changed?
641, 10 miles final, runway 33 left.
I do like how this plane looks. It is such a beautiful airplane. Look, there goes a shipment of televisions and other goods. microwave ovens and food processors and fryers, air fryers. When I was a kid, we didn't have air fryers. Still trying to figure out what the heck they are. How to use them properly. All right, let's see. Okie dokie. So there is no air traffic control at all. And here we're going to start our turn. This is Orléans, Provincetown. Yes, air fryer was exactly that. You're right. Here we are going over Marconi in Provincetown. Actually, no, this is Provincetown. Marconi is still ahead. So this is a tiny little airstrip here called Provincetown. Is it a tiny? That looks like a big airport, not really an tiny airstrip. That looks like a pretty decent airport down there. Let's quick check. Everything's fine, everything's good. We're not going to go in the yellow, we're going to stay in the green. And everything is in the correct where they're supposed to be. Even with the wind and everything, the plane is not buffeting as much as it used to buffet. Maybe they fixed something. I remember before this update, the plane would be like moving weirdly with wind. So I wonder if it's a fix or if it's now something that you can adjust somewhere. Turbulence, was that turbulence? Turbulence, sure, let's see. Oh, there's a turbulence slider. Now we're turning. Woo. Nice. So where is this turbulence slider? Is that part of control options, general options? I'm guessing it should be general options. Or maybe assistance. It could be assistance. Let's see, sound, traffic, data, flight model. All of my stuff is at 100%. Replay tools off, blah, blah, blah. So maybe it's not here. Maybe it's in assistance. Aircraft systems are hard. Failure and damage. crash damage. I disabled that because when we do the flights with other friends, it messes it up. Navigation aids are hard. Notification is on hard. Piloting is on custom. Turbulence. Oh, turbulence is low. I gotcha. Let's go to realistic. That's where it should be. That's how I like it. Fly and save. That's why it did. Por eso que the plane wasn't moving as soon as we took off, right? And with this much wind, it should be moving around. There we go. Now it's moving. Yeah, that's exactly what happens with this plane. Like the planes that have the G1000 Garmin setup, that's it. It's all about the takeoff, and then you push the autopilot button, and then you're set. You chill, you relax, you just make sure that everything is working, and then you prepare for your landing, because usually that's the part where it gets tricky again. Also, learning how to program them is also part of the game. I mean, it's also part of the challenge. For example, look at that. Ooh, now it's moving. Now it's moving. Did you see that? That's what it looks like for real when you get those bumps. Yeah, landing is going to be fun today. Yeah, it's going to be challenging. I mean, look at that. We have 30 knots crosswind and 31 knots headwind. Actually, let's look at that part now, because we're on our way. We still have a ways to go, but when we get there, we need to know which runway we're supposed to be using. So let's look at that. Nantucket. Information for Nantucket. We don't have weather for Nantucket, but we have, I can get it in Navigraph. I can get it. Information. Weather. According to this thing, we have 17 knots coming from 340 degrees with gusts up to 25. So yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be one of those landings where you're like and 340. So we have runway 33, so we'll land on that one. Runway 33, and it's 4,000 feet. Should be plenty for this airplane anyways. So we're going to be fine. We're going to be good. We're going to be fine. Everything will be beautiful. And we'll have a 7 knots crosswind component, but mostly it's going to be 15 knots coming straight at us. So we're going to land on runway 33. Runway 33. And that we would have found out if we had talked to air traffic control. So that's not cheating. That's another thing I found out when I started flying for real, is that while you're over the water, there is less turbulence. And when you're over the land, there is more turbulence. So there you go. And you don't have to be like super far into the water. I mean, you could just be like right off the coast. You get over the water and it's nice and smooth. You can just, as soon as you walk over, like you put the plane on the beach or right over a little bit of land, and woof, you get that turbulence. Gracias, Mari. There you go. Thank you. Deles algo a ella, porfa. Una galletita, deles. Ya le dio. Dije, aquí me va a estar pidiendo. Hello, babies. My doggies are here. They all wanted a treat. All right. Peter, are you still flying? Are you still, you're still flying, right? You still go out in the Warrior, or is it all simulated now? Let's see. We are closer. We're close. We are, let's see, 19 miles from Grog, and then from Grog to the airport, it's around maybe, what, 15 miles? And then we gotta go and do the approach for runway 33, which on this plane is going to be easy because we're going to do it visually. We're going to do a visual approach. Ah, that sucks. Have you tried, or do you know for certain that you can't, you wouldn't qualify? Because I'm doing everything for mine, and there's one issue there that may put a crimp in my plan to get my pilot's license. But I'm checking it out. I'm checking out with my doctor to see if, you know, if there's anything we can do about it. In the meantime, I'm getting as many hours as I can, just, you know, taking lessons with my CFI there with me. Oh, right. Well, yeah. I can't afford, like, I could not afford a plane, but I can afford the classes, and that gives me a little bit of, and I don't go flying every weekend either. I only go flying maybe twice a month, you know, and that helps me. And then the rest of the time I'm here. Every frickin' moment I can, I turn on the computer and I go flying, which is so much fun because you have so many planes to try out and go crazy with. And the community is so much fun. which is interesting. I think the fact that I can afford maybe 1 or 2 lessons per month is the fact that I play on the computer all the time, because I'm on the computer all the time. I'm not out there, you know, wasting money on anything else, frankly. Ooh. Oh, look at that. That is beautiful. Let's turn around like that. Someday I'm going to be, you know, a fraction of how good Sim Caesar is at framing these wonderful camera shots that he takes of his planes while he's flying. so much of the appeal and so much of the fun of watching his streams is that he's an incredible, really fantastic video producer. And he's a great host too. I think that's another thing that is so much fun. He must have radio experience, I think, personally, because he can carry on the show. He does it so well, so effortlessly. Yeah, me neither. I never thought that. I never thought that you were gonna learn. You were gonna have to learn to be a cameraman and use your game controller to figure out how to put the camera in the right place. Now, to be fair, that is only when you really want to make it more interesting for the people who watch you. But when you're doing it just for you, when I'm doing this just for me, the most fun I have is when I put the headset on, when I put the virtual reality headset on. Then it's just me time, you know? You really feel like you're inside the plane. Sadly, I don't want to wear, you don't, it's uncomfortable enough that you don't want to do more than 30 minutes with that thing on your head, because it's heavy. But those 30 minutes are fun. Head tracking simulates a lot of that too. I have a webcam based head tracker, and that works really nice, but I can't stream and use that at the same time because it's the same camera, right? And also, I don't think the stream, I think I would, I don't know, probably get people seasick from the motion. Because it detects when I turn my head to look at the screen, you know, to read what the chat, or to look something up, and it moves. It does these weird swings, strange swings. All right, we're close to Grog now. And then from Grog, we go direct to Nantucket, which is over there, right over on this side. They used to have a TV show called Wings. I don't know how old. It was a very long time ago. And I think it was about these guys who ran a little airline, a regional airline from Nantucket, I think. Wings TV show. Let me look that up. Yeah, Wings, the TV series from 1990 to 1997 with Tim Daly, Stephen Weber, and Crystal Bernard. Crystal Bernard? Bernard? Yeah. Yeah, I like that show. I thought that was so much fun. Wings. Oh, it's on Paramount Plus. There you go. You can watch the whole thing there. They don't, right? And Tony Shalhoub was one of the main dudes in that show. Yeah, I remember. Okie dokie. We are 12 miles out. 11 miles out. And I just noticed there's nobody around on VATSIM, so I don't know if I should be doing the TAF calls, CTAF calls, just in case I'm going to do it. Nantucket traffic, Yankee Sierra 19 Zulu type Diamond, 10 miles to the north inbound for a right traffic pattern runway 33, Nantucket. Tony Shalhoub. And it was here. It was in Nantucket, right? I think it was. The show is set at a fictional Tom Neversfield Airport, a small two-airline airport in Nantucket. There you go. Not to be confused with the actual Nantucket Memorial Airport. They operated Sandpiper Airlines. How was the name of the airlines? Single plane airline. And all of the episodes, the majority of the episodes were set in the airport. So funny. I used to like that show a lot. Oh, David Schramm. He used to be the main dude. He was one like the airport manager or something. David Schramm. Okie dokie. So let's start descending. And looking out for this field. There it is. I can see it over here. And runway 33 should be in this direction. Yeah. Yeah, we're flying sideways a lot. So yeah, this is gonna be fun. Taking autopilot off. And we're gonna go down, 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 down. Oh, here's runway 33. So we're doing our right traffic pattern, so we're gonna go on this side. And we're gonna point it at 15. There we go. And we're gonna announce downwind. Nantucket traffic, Yankee Sierra 19er Zulu 2,000 feet. Downwind for runway 33. Nantucket. All right. There's the airport. Yeah. Yes, ma'am. Don't put the gear down just yet. Fine, gear down. Landing lights come on. And this is going to be fun. I keep telling myself, because I don't believe it. It's nose up, nose up, nose up, nose up. Nice. Now we can put the first notch of flaps. And Nantucket traffic, Yankee Sierra 19er Zulu turning base runway 33, Nantucket. Okie dokie. Come on, baby. Like trying to. There we go. Don't put the nose down. That nose down just yet. And now we're doing final. And now we can go down slowly, slowly. Nantucket traffic, Yankee Sierra 19er Zulu is on final runway 33, Nantucket. So there we are. You can see the runway. And yeah, it's gonna be fun. These winds are gonna be crazy. Those 25 knot gusts are the ones that are keeping me, that are making me a little bit anxious. I mean, I've landed in 17 before, not in this plane, but I've done it. All right, come on, baby. We're only gonna need one notch of flaps. We're only gonna need one notch of flaps, and we need to go down a little more. Go down, go down, go down. Come on, baby. Okay, we're gonna need the other notch of flaps. Come on. Yeah, this is not a good approach. Yeah. This is a terrible approach. Runway is made. And we floated it. Yikes, and we bounced it. Yeah, but this plane can take it. Said the man who does not own the plane. Oh, look at that windsock. Check out that windsock. Woo! Isn't that nice? That's I'm gonna stop right here, because that windsock tells you the whole story. Yeah, that wind Windsock is excited about something. Oh no, this is a weird little configuration of the airport. Runway 33. The taxiways are right at the end of the runway. Oh, it's pretty cool. So I just drive right off the runway into the parking. How luxurious. Keep going till the end, and then we can get off on that taxiway. Nantucket traffic, Yankee Sierra 19 Zulu is clear of the runway. Nantucket. Woohoo! And we made it. And it's a pretty cool looking airport. I mean, look at that. Wow. They didn't like. I imagine, is it photogrammetry, or is that has to be made for this, right? It's one of the AI ones that the AI built it based on the photos. It looks pretty good. It looks very, very nice. All right. And we are parking.
Nantucket traffic here, 3006, active active runway via Bravo, so Charlie, runway 33.
Oh, it's somebody else. Is that Nantucket? Yes, there's another dude here. Oh, check it out. Before we disconnect, we should go check them out and see it. Keep default, please. Menu, no, cancel, resume. And I want the camera. And I want the drone. Thank you. There he goes. Check it out. I wonder if he's gonna do. I wonder how good he's gonna be. Before he does that, no, let's just watch him. Let's leave our plane there. Ah, AutoGen Airport, but it's really well done. Even if it's AutoGen Airport, I mean. I've never been to Nantucket Airport, but this looks pretty nice. Like the auto-generated airports here in El Salvador, they looked like wooden shacks with weird.
And Nantucket traffic here, 3006, crossing runway 24 on Charlie.
There he goes. Oh, he's crossing it. Where's he gonna go take off from? This one? Or he's using this as a taxiway? That's what he's doing. So it looked terrible. It looked terrible. The airports here in El Salvador. So then this guy came out with his updated airport, and now it looks exactly like it. Of course, it's the scenery, right? You have to buy the scenery, but it's beautiful. I mean, the guy did a great job. It's not as detailed as some of the other ones, because I've seen some other ones that are fantastic, like those ones we did in New Zealand with when one of the fly-alongs that had the details, like they had a fire and everything going on. Those were fantastic and super detailed. I mean, look at that windsock. Come on. Let's see how a caravan handles that windsock. Or handles that wind, to be honest. Handles that wind. Right, let's get over here. Watch us take off.
And Nantucket traffic error 3006, holding short runway 33.
So are you up in that area, Peter? You're in you live up there in Massachusetts? Oh, you're in North Carolina. Okay. Nice.
And Nantucket traffic error 3006, taking active runway 33 north.
Ah, I gotcha. 5 years back in 1980s. So the only reason you fly Moonies is because your last name is Mooney? I thought you had a Mooney, or you had or you had experience with Mooney airplanes. Because that's the plane you fly also most of the time. Here he goes. Come on, buddy. You can do it. Oh yeah, no problem. Took off like a champ. Even stayed in over the runway and everything.
Nantucket traffic, number 296 on route 712 south, 50030, make direct in for runway 6, Nantucket.
Oh, all of a sudden Nantucket's getting popular. Look, one other guy came over. Ah, I gotcha.
Number 296 on route, make direct in for runway 24, Nantucket.
Yeah. 5 152s, 4 Warriors, and 3 Moonies. Ah. So cool. Yeah. I'm learning on a Cherokee, on a 140 Cherokee. And it's ancient, but it's good. I think, I don't know, I may be I may be biased because I've never flown a 152, but my instructors have told me that the 152 is like the Cherokee is much more of an airplane than a 152. Like the 152, they said, is any little wind will move it around, and the Cherokee tends to be a little more stable. But I don't know. I've never flown in a 152. My impression is that the Mooney is also is even more of a stable airplane, like more airplane for your buck than the Cherokee.
And Nantucket traffic here, 3006, clear of you.
Okay. The name makes it fun, not to mention no relation to the ovation. Gotcha. Instructor of both too big to fit in a 152. Okay. Well, I don't know. My instructor's thin. He's a thin dude, and I'm not a big guy either. So we can. You know. There's this. They have the school around us. There's a bunch of schools, and they have Tomahawks. And I've heard so much about the Tomahawk airplanes, and I kind of want to get in one. You know. I kind of want to just look. I'm not going to change schools. You know, I really like the school I'm in. I like the Piper that I'm flying. I just want to feel what it's like to fly in a Tomahawk. And I wonder if I could just pay a discovery flight or something and just say, look, I just want to, just let me fly it for a bit and see what it's like. I wonder if they would like that. My instructor's first name is Eric. There is a reason why they call it the Tomahawk, and if I recall correctly, the thing, if you stall it, it will immediately go into a spin, and to get it out of the spin, it takes a little longer than a normal plane, because a normal plane, if you have spin training, if it goes into a spin, you put rudder in the opposite direction of the spin, and nose down, get some.
Nantucket number 296 on Bravo, make right base in runway 24 Nantucket.
You get some wind on the wings and you pull out, right? And it should be, you'll spin maybe once or twice, and then once you got the rudder, you'll get out of it. So the Tomahawk, if you get into a spin and you do the spin recovery, it takes a little longer for it to get out of it. So it's not just going to spin once or twice. It's going to spin maybe 2.5 times, maybe 3 times before it stabilizes. So it's called a Tomahawk because people expect to get out of it like 1 or 2 spins, and then you keep spinning. So people are like, oh my gosh, we're dead. So that's how it got its name. But you can get it out of a spin. The scary part is that as soon as you stall it, it wants to spin.
Bravo, it's going to be final for runway 24 Nantucket.
And like a Cherokee, for example, it's even, a Cherokee is a little more stable. Which runway did he say he's landing on? 24. This guy likes danger if he's landing on 24. '24 right now has 50-knot crosswind and 7-knot tailwind. So this guy, it's a long runway, but still, with a 7-knot tailwind, I don't know. That'd be what kind of a plane is that? So that's the story of why the Tomahawk is called the Tomahawk. It's a lot of people stop wanting to be a pilot after they have a spin experience in a Tomahawk. Oh wow, he's coming in low. Ooh. Ooh. Uh-oh. On the numbers, he wanted to land it. And yeah, the wind is not going to make it easy for him to stop. No, he did it. Hey Santos, have a great day. Que tengas un excelente día. Pásala súper, súper bien. Gracias por venir al stream. Nos vemos pronto.
Okay, Nantucket Traffic number 2961 Bravo, vacate runway 24, we'll taxi then ramp, we'll see you.
What plane is that? I see a jet, but what plane is that?
It's going to be a PC-12.
Ah, gotcha. You landed right on the numbers.
Thank you. We did a lot of crosswind there, so we tried our best.
That was good.
Yeah, it shows up as an Airbus for me.
Yeah, I think you have to have the model in your thing to see it. I don't see it either. I see it in Airbus too. All right. Well, you know, guys, I'm gonna disconnect and 4x4 plane. Yep. I'm gonna disconnect, guys, and I'm gonna be back when it's time for the fly along, and over at Sim Caesar's channel. And if you guys like it, head on over to Sim Caesar's channel. I don't have any of the fancy things that you guys do, because I don't know how do you do raids and all of that stuff. Is that part of the Twitch thing, or do you need to have another application to do that? I have no idea how to do any of this Twitch video thingy. I should be able to use raid. Okay, cool. Let me see if I can do that. I could raid people even if there's nobody there, right? So that like anybody else who's here can go to oh, here we are. Raid channel. There we are. Oh, I can't raid somebody who's not on. There you go. Yep. I can only raid Captain Arash and B-Mint. So let's raid Captain Arash because he's doing a flight that is 11-hour stream or something, and it's for charity. So he is good to see. All right, guys, have a great time. Thank you for watching me, even though, you know, I'm not a professional streamer, but thank you so much for coming and watching me, and we'll see you later. Bye.
Subsequent to one left to Libic 951. Libic 951, contact tower on 118.625. Have a nice flight, fine. Contact tower on 118.625.
See Mr. Egan. Thank you for the raid. Great to see you. Welcome, Raiders. Peter Mooney. Hello, hello.
010 and speed 20.
Welcome, Raiders.
010, speed 20 knots, runway 5105.
We are on our way to Athens in Greece. Glad to have you on board. The marathon is going very well. How was your stream? I hope you had a great time. We are on the third flight of the day. After this, we're gonna have one more flight to go, but it's been great so far.